afternoon to one and all present here. My name is Leena. I'm from class 9, and today I'm going to be giving a speech on gratitude and why it is important for us to be grateful. So, Albert Einstein once said, there are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, and one is as though everything is a miracle. So, what exactly does being grateful refer to? Being grateful refers to appreciating and cherishing everything you have in your life and not wanting and seeking things that you don't have. We live in a world which is driven by greed. Ever since birth, we have been taught to always excel, to be the best of the best and beat all our peers. Don't get me wrong, healthy competition is good till a certain point. But when it crosses this point, absolutely nothing in this world will be able to satisfy our desirous minds. We spend so much of our time fussing about how other people are living better lives than us. We think how this person has more money than us, is more successful than us, is more powerful than us, and we keep making ourselves the victims and we keep thinking that we have it worst. But to be honest, we don't understand how privileged we are and how many things we have which many people don't have. We value ourselves based on materialistic things, and we never appreciate what we've already been handed by birth. For instance, every morning we wake up in a comfortable bed and with a roof over our heads. These are already two basic necessities that so many people in this world don't have. We get 3 proper meals a day and we get water which flows right out of our tap. Another 2 basic necessities that many people don't have. What I'm trying to say here is that we need to be more appreciative of the things we have. And I know we've heard this lecture from our parents that, we have to be more thankful. But how many of us have actually sat down and thought about how lucky we are to be lucky we are right now? So, being grateful will naturally make us more happier. I want to share a story which really inspired me to write this speech. So, a couple of years ago, I visited Hyderabad with my family. And as we all know, one thing Hyderabad is famous for would be biryani. So we had actually ordered too much of biryani and we were unable to finish it. So we decided to parcel and take it home with us. So as we were walking to our car, a group of homeless children approached us. So these homeless children were extremely skinny and were in really horrible shape. So they ran up to my uncle who was carrying the packet of rice and looked up at him with pleading eyes. And of course, he was unable to say no to that, and he said yes. And the moment he said yes, the amount of joy that was present in his eyes, in their eyes, really touched me, because the packet of rice were our leftovers. It was completely insignificant to me and my family, but it brought so much joy to those kids. There are many benefits of being grateful. For example, people who are grateful are generally more likable. If you are grateful, you will be able to appreciate the people around you for who they are. This is a very charismatic quality. This means that many people will start to like you for that. Grateful people will also have higher self-esteem. So if you are thankful for the place you are at and what you have, you will naturally have higher confidence. Grateful people will also be able to live their life to the absolute fullest. They will be able to enjoy each and every part of their life, may it be good or bad, small or big. Grateful people will also they will know the value of things and how much it means to them. So this being grateful thing isn't just a one-time thing. If you're doing it for one day and then you don't do it for another, you won't be able to see its full effects. You have to practice gratitude on a regular basis. When you're grateful regularly, you will see its full effect. So the first thing we have to do is to stop complaining. I want you guys to all try this little experiment just for yourself. The moment you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes, until the moment you close your eyes, just count the number of times you complain. Like, you will be shocked at how much we complain in a day. We don't even realize how much we complain. We complain about all sorts of things. There is absolutely no gain in complaining. By complaining, the only person it would be harming would be yourself. Once we stop complaining, we will naturally become more grateful and appreciative for everything around us. There is always a bright side to everything. Once we realize there's a bright side to everything, we will start to appreciate all the good and bad that happens in our lives. So, someone once told me if one day we wake up in the morning and we just throw all our problems out on the street, so you can see everyone's problems, you would probably just pick your problems right up and go back into your house because you wouldn't want to go through whatever someone else is facing. So it's time I think we all realize how fortunate we are, and we recognize how we have to appreciate whatever we have in our life, because trust me, that's the only way you're going to find true meaning in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Leena. Now I would like to call Samyak Jain